I'm here to tell you about some of the most popular dishes in La Posta. It's very easy for me to talk about what's my favorite dish, what are the most traditional dishes, but actually what is the most popular and what do most people like when they come to La Posta. This is also really useful information for you. I'm Kat, restaurant manager and co-owner here at La Posta, and this is going to be number one on the list of customer favorites. And the most common starter that people order is the empanadas, the most traditional Argentinian pasty, and the one from the north of Argentina where Pancho is from, the salteña, the beef and vegetable empanada. The cheese empanadas are also super popular, but the beef, the salteña, is definitely the most popular. The second dish that is super popular in La Posta is the garlic, onions and mushrooms. If you've been to La Posta, you've probably tried it. It's a dish that everybody seems to order. It's really easy. It's veggies, it's mushrooms, it's onions, and everyone seems to like it. It's a really popular starter dish. The salad that is probably the most popular is the Argentinian salad, and I'm guessing that's because of the name, because actually the Argentinian salad is the most plain salad on the menu. It doesn't have a dressing, and it is exactly how you would find it in Argentina. It's very plain, but it's got lots of fresh vegetables. It's got lettuce and beetroot and carrots and onions, and it's very full, but it hasn't got any dressing, so it's not really for everyone's Indonesian taste, but it does tend to be one of the most popular salads. The next dish that I would like to mention that is really popular with guests is the spinach ravioli with the pesto sauce. Now we have lots of different sauces, but because in the photo you can see the pesto sauce, it tends to be the most popular one, and it's really delicious. The pesto we make homemade. Of course, the raviolis are completely homemade as well. It's definitely the pasta that we sell the most on the menu. And probably the most popular steak with our guests is the ribeye butterfly cut. Now this cut is the ribeye steak, which is normally on the bone, and we take it off the bone ourselves in the kitchen, and then it's sliced in half. So when it's opened up, it has this kind of butterfly form. It's really tender, it's really juicy, it's got a really high fat content, and it's great for sharing because it's a big dish. We're talking, 700 grams or something like that. And it tends to be the most popular. For dessert, the most popular dish is probably the bread pudding. Again, a very simple dessert, maybe not the most special dessert we have on the menu, but it's very simple, it's very well made. It has kind of a bit of a texture of a cheesecake because it's not like the English bread pudding. The Argentinian bread pudding is like the custard is actually mixed in with the bread. Finally, a wine. So guests, of course, go for the house wines. We have two great house Malbecs. The embodied house Malbec, which is Santa Julia, tends to be the most popular with our guests. Everyone seems to like it. We sell it also by the glass, and that's the one I'd go for if you're umming and ahhing about what wine to choose on the menu. So as you can see, lots of these dishes are not things that I've recommended in other videos because these are the dishes that our guests tend to choose. And that's sometimes because we've got photos of those dishes, because a friend has recommended it to them, also because of price, or because of the size of the dish and they want to share, those kind of things. So there's all of these factors that come into why the guests might choose those. But hopefully it's been useful, and I look forward to reading your comments below.